Thunderbolts, the MCU's gritty team-up of misfits and anti-heroes. Hit theaters on May 2, 2025, delivering a tale of redemption, chaos, and cosmic stakes. Led by Yelena Belova, Bucky Barnes, and a volatile Bob Reynolds, the film weaves a tapestry of subtle winks to Marvel's past and bold teases for its future. Directed by Jake Schreier, it's a love letter to the MCU's underbelly, packed with Easter eggs that reward eagle-eyed fans and post-credit scenes that ignite anticipation for what's next. Here's your deep dive into the film's hidden treasures and endgame reveals. Written fresh from the ground up. Schreier Easter eggs, a tapestry of MCU and comic nods. Thunderbolts is a scavenger hunt for Marvel fans, sprinkling callbacks to the MCU's glory days and comic book roots while carving its own path. These Easter eggs amplify the film's themes of identity, legacy, and the blurry line between hero and villain. 1. Shadowed Marvel logo. The film kicks off with a haunting twist on the Marvel Studios logo. As the familiar fanfare plays, dark tendrils, echoes of Bob's inner demon, the void, creep across the screen, swallowing the vibrant reds and golds. It's a visual promise of the psychological storm to come. Intro Bucky's Brooklyn pride. James Bucky Barnes, now a Brooklyn congressman, carries the weight of his Captain America days. A fleeting shot of his office desk shows a faded photo of him and Steve Rogers from the 1940s, a quiet nod to Captain America, the first Avenger and his new role. Post-Captain America, Brave New World. 3. Watchtowers, Stark Legacy. Valentina, Allegra de Fontaine, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, has claimed Avengers Tower, rebranding it as the Watchtower for her Thunderbolts. A scene in her penthouse office lingers on a bar counter etched with faint scratches, remnants of Tony Stark's showdown with Loki in The Avengers. 2012. 4. Yelena's Black Widow Echo. Yelena's standout action sequence, a breathless brawl through a collapsing skyscraper's hallway, channels her sister Natasha's iconic fights in Captain America Civil War. Her quip, "This is why I prefer rooftops," seals the familial connection. Warped Avengers anthem, when Valentina dubs the team the New Avengers at a glitzy press event. A distorted version of Alan Silvestri's Avengers theme hums in the background, its notes souring to reflect the team's discomfort with the heroic mantle. Sentry's comic swagger. Bob's brief transformation into Sentry unveils a garish, blue and yellow suit straight from the comics, Sentry 1, complete with a flowing cape. It's a cheeky contrast to the team's tactical gear, hinting at his godlike power. 7. Mel's Songbird. Hint, Valentina's assistant. Mel, Geraldine Viswanathan, sports a delicate bird-shaped pendant, a subtle clue she may embody Songbird, the sonic-powered Thunderbolts member from the comics. Her quiet defiance in Val's shadow suggests a bigger role ahead. 10. Red Guardians. Ed-filled armor. Alexei's New Avengers. Suit is plastered with corporate logos, a hilarious jab at superhero commercialism. It evokes Chris Evans' sellout Human Torch in Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer, a meta wink given the MCU's Fantastic Four on the horizon. 9. Alvil's galactic jab. In a tense meeting, Valentina snarks about rogue nations hoarding cosmic tech, name-dropping Wakanda and Talokan. It's a sly reference to Black Panther Wakanda Forever and their vibranium-fueled might. NTN Winter Soldier's Ghost. As Bucky prepares to face the void alone, a faint strain of his Winter Soldier theme plays, stirring memories of his brainwashed past and his resolve to protect his new family. Vredier post-credit scenes, teasing the cosmic future. Thunderbolts delivers 2 post-credits, scenes that balance humor with seismic MCU setups, paving the way for the fantastic. 4. First Steps, July 2025, and Avengers Doomsday, May 2026. These moments capture the team's scrappy charm while opening the multiversal floodgates. Arning mid-credits Alexei's cereal box quest. Sintikyao. In a fluorescent-lit grocery store, Alexei David Harbour, sporting a baseball cap to blend in, roams the cereal aisle. His eyes light up at a Wheaties, box emblazoned with the Thunderbolts, now New Avengers, their faces grinning in cartoonish glory. Beaming with pride, he pitches the box to a skeptical shopper, boasting, "Best team since the cosmonauts." She humors him, takes the box, then ditches it on a shelf. Alexei's face falls, muttering, "No taste for heroes." What it matters. This slice-of-life moment captures Alexi's desperate need for validation, a thread woven through his arc. The cereal box, a nod to superhero merchandising, underscores the public's lukewarm embrace of the new Avengers, setting up their struggle for legitimacy. It's pure Red Guardian, big heart, bigger ego, hidden gem. The box's tagline, "Fuel your thunder," echoes the team's soccer-inspired name, tied to Yelena's childhood team, the Westchester Thunderbolts. December post-credits, Fantastic Four arrival. Scene. Inside the Watchtower, the team lounges, still reeling from their rebranding. Yelena, sipping vodka, gripes about a space mess brewing beyond Earth. John Walker, ever literal, asks if they need a bigger tower. She rolls her eyes. Not that kind of space, Walker. An alarm blares, and Mel pulls up a grainy satellite feed showing a sleek spacecraft piercing Earth's atmosphere, its hull marked with the Fantastic Four's iconic Four logo. Michael Giacchino's Fantastic Four. Theme swells as Bucky smirks. Guess Sam's not the only one with the team. The screen flashes. The new Avengers will return. Why it matters. This scene is the MCU's bold handshake between the Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four, hinting that the Fantastic Four, First Steps, ends with Reed, Sue, Johnny, and Ben landing on Earth 616 after a multiversal jaunt. The space mess teases the multiversal chaos of Avengers Doomsday, likely tied to Dr. Doom. Yelena's leadership and Bucky's nod to Sam Wilson, Captain America, forming his own Avengers, set up a clash of heroic factions. Hidden gem. The spacecraft's design mirrors the Fantastic Four's comic ship, and the text omits Bob, hinting his powerless state post-void may complicate his return. Or why these Easter eggs shine. Thunderbolts doesn't just toss in Easter eggs for fan service, it uses them to ground its story. The warped Avengers theme and Stark's scratched bar remind us this team isn't the polished heroes of old, they're scarred, flawed, and fighting for a second chance. Comic nods like Sentry's suit and Mel's pendant honor the source material while planting seeds for future, barks a songbird. Anyone? The post-credits scenes, meanwhile, balance Alexi's goofy charm with a cosmic bombshell, ensuring the Thunderbolts story feels both intimate and universe-shaking. The post-credit spacecraft, stamped with the Four logo, screams that the Fantastic Four first. Steps will end with the team, Reed, Pedro Pascal, Suthi, Vanessa Kirby, Johnny, Joseph Quinn, and Ben, Ebon Moss-Bachrach, arriving on Earth 616. The film, set in the 1960s with a multiversal twist, likely sees them trapped in another dimension, perhaps the quantum realm or a Galactus-related plane, before returning home. The Thunderbolts scene suggests they'll crash into the present-day MCU, setting up their role as Earth's first heroes. The post-credits scene's mention of a crisis, and Sam Wilson's competing. Avengers team ties directly to Avengers. Doomsday, where Dr. Doom, Robert Downey Jr., emerges as a multiversal threat. The Thunderbolts, rebranded as New Avengers, are confirmed to return, with most of the cast, Yelena, Bucky, Red Guardian, etc., slated for the film. The scene's omission of Bob suggests his powerless state will be a key arc, potentially regaining Sentry's might to face Doom. While not directly teased, the post-credits scene's multiversal undertones, a spacecraft, a cosmic crisis, lay groundwork for Avengers, Secret Wars, the MCU's climactic multiversal battle, the Thunderbolts' return, and the Fantastic Four's arrival suggest both teams will join the fight against a multiversal threat, likely involving Doom and the Beyonders' battle world. Thunderbolts' sequel or series, the text, "The New Avengers will return," hints at a second Thunderbolts film or a Disney Plus series, especially with Mel's Songbird setup and Bob's unresolved arc. A series could dive into the team's daily struggles as heroes, with Valentina's schemes clashing with global threats like Wakanda's tech or Latveria's rise.